get you up on is just this. I don't even know if you thought about this, all right? You have no idea how much better you're at just the daily details of the game on Saturday. Just put in new plays, offense, defense, special teams. But then you correct them and you come out and have a good Wednesday practice. Did we just have a good Wednesday practice? I think it was pretty good. And the results of that is what you've seen the last couple weeks in the way we play. That's what good teams do. But you know what good teams do? They win games. This team on Saturday, they're trying to give you respect. So Coach Dave and their head coach said we should be a top 25 team. I'm glad we got a trophy.
Well, the Southwest Classic has lived up to its billing today.
You've worked hard. You got yourself in a position.
It's going to be 4th and 1, and the Hogs have got to make it to keep the football game going.
Now let's build a little something, getting into tomorrow and a little Friday. And Saturday, let's go.
Everybody saying Razorbacks could be a top 25 team. Here's an opportunity to make that statement to the world.
We'll continue with Arkansas's Brett Bielema. That's a question for Coach. Please press star 1 on your telephone keypad now.
The final football Saturday in September is just 4 days away. And all but one team in the SEC West is ranked in the top 25.
How different do you think your team is versus where they were a year ago?
Well, I think any of the things that you go through in life that others view as a failure, we try to view them as an opportunity to learn. And you know, we had some opportunities last year, but I think our guys learned from those experiences. The SEC West, to have teams ranked the way that they are and the way they lay out, it's fun for the outside world to talk about, but I got to live in it. I'm excited to see where it's going to play out in this game against A&M and see exactly how far we've come.
That's all of our time, Coach. Thanks for being with us.
Appreciate it, Woopig.
For second-year head hog Brett Bielema and his staff, an elusive SEC win and an invitation to the national rankings can be realized this weekend by knocking off Texas A&M, the number 6 team in the country, on the biggest stage in all of football.
This is their chance to play in Cowboy Stadium, so let's really try to minimize those distractions. Pete, I'm sure we're going to have a ticket fiasco coming this week, so we'll get all that stuff taken care of. Jerry Jones played here at Arkansas. He's got a great reputation in the state. For us to be able to play in his home stadium and to afford us that opportunity, I think as a Hog, you really want to represent yourself in the right way.
At 3-1, the Razorbacks have already equaled their win total from the previous season. But there's only one record Coach Bielema and this program on the rise is ever concerned with.
You take every day for what it is, and each week a want-to-know mentality, and it allows you to stay focused on the now. But that want-to-know mentality is something that shows up daily, and our kids have bought into it.
Well, the rivalry goes back to the days in the Southwest Conference, of which Arkansas was a charter member. And if I'm not mistaken, Texas A&M was too.
When you play in a trophy game, you are part of history. You are part of a history that is going to be developed over the course of time. There's been some really good players that have played in this game already. Now add your name to that list. Now add your place in history. Put your brick in the wall of what you can be, and it's something that's very unique. All right, flip the page. Let's talk some keys. Then you got it.
As far as Brandon in the quarterback position, I want him to be the most prepared quarterback on the field. He's gonna be wired all week, and we're gonna have him perfect when we show up down there.
Tim?
Right now they have the most sacks in the SEC, and we want to hold them to 0.
Joe?
Protecting our family, same thing here with our goal number 1. We don't want to let our family down. We got to take care of that ball all day long.
All right. Rob?
You know, we got to have that next play mentality. Good, bad, or indifferent. We got to line up, get our eyes to the sideline. We got to be ready to go.
Good stuff. All right.
We got to make sure we're physical tackling. We got to make sure when we make contact with these backs, we're knocking them backwards and not letting them fall forward on us.
That's fun today. Let's have a great Tuesday and see what we got this week.
3 on 3. 1, 2, 3. Let's go.
SEC West was won in recent years was with high-flying aerial assaults. But a staple of any Brett Bielema team is a stout offensive line and a penchant for pounding the pavement.
In our program, offensive linemen will be great. They know that this is a position that I consider to be a position of glory. A lot of other people put the old lineman in the back of the room. He's kind of the chubby kid that sits in the corner. We try to put him at the forefront and make him look like the prom king.
You know, being able to go out there and run the ball is, you know, it's a stamp of pride. You know, we work so hard in the off season and lifting, and you know, really since being recruited, that's going to be the formula to win here.
Well, we only go as far as our big dogs go. I mean, we got to be physically, dominant. We got to be athletic in the front. And in a sense, we've married the backs and the linemen together to create this style.
There's always seems to have been some talented running backs here when you go back to McFadden, Felix Jones, Peyton Hillis. When you're talking about Jonathan Williams and Alex Collins, it's hard to find backs that talented anywhere else in the country.
Set, shot, good. You just hit, what's turbo in Madden? R2, good job, here we go.
You know, it's well publicized in our program. We like to run the football. And Alex Collins came here because of that. The things that he's doing on the football field might be surprising to others, but to us, it's not.
He's definitely a patient runner, and he has great cuts. He sees the field, and his vision is something that not many people have.
Come on, Alex. Good. Accelerate. Good. Run heavy. Good. Run heavy. Good. Nice job.
Alex Collins brings the headlines. Jonathan Williams just kind of quietly does his job. I think that's probably the best way to sum him up. Relentless worker.
With Jonathan, I feel like there is no preparing for him because, you never know what you're going to get from him, and his just physical ability to just shred tackles is something I've been learning from him.
Set, hit. Good. Check. Good. I like it there. Nice job there, 3-2.
We feed off of each other. When one person breaks a big run, the other one wants to, and we just get excited for each other.
They understand that they all need each other to be successful within the scheme that we do. They root for each other, and they're all ready to step up when their number is called.
Things we preach in our program is to have a family over everything.
As we welcome you to On the Air with Brett Bielema, big week for the Razorback football program as Arkansas gets set to head down to Dallas and take on Texas A&M.
I think Jen has embraced not only the move to Arkansas, but now our lifestyle of Arkansas. And when she walks the room, I think people realize I can recruit.
Now you get a chance to go play in a great stadium, and it's an exciting week.
Jen and I had the good fortune. We went last year to a Cowboys game, and I told myself all day I'm going to watch the game on the field. I ended up looking at that screen the whole time. The best part of being a head coach at the University of Arkansas is to have a certain sense of pride within our program about what we represent. We represent a state that may be small in numbers, but huge in heart.
I think Coach Bielema genuinely enjoys the interaction with the fans. I think the most important thing is it's an opportunity for them to see the coach and the players maybe in a light that they might not normally see them.
Let's welcome Cameron Jefferson and Sam Irwin Hill. Sam is from, am I saying this right, Bendigo, Australia?
It's actually Bendigo.
Bendigo,
yes,
all right. Sam, the royal of special teams in football. It's such a huge facet of the game, huge momentum swings.
I mean, everyone likes to see touchdowns and whatnot, but me as a punter, that's my profession, that's what I do. It requires me to be mentally strong, and so like Coach says, we're a want-to-know program. We like to win each day, so it's important.
2:30 is going to be the kickoff time on Saturday. Great opportunity for your football.
It is. We're excited. Taking one game at a time, and this Saturday couldn't get any better.
All right, Coach. Thanks so much.
Thank you.
Brett Bielema, everybody.
Growing up in the shadow of Razorback Stadium and watching their father stalk the home sideline for 15 years as a defensive assistant, it is no surprise to see the Allen brothers, QB 1 and 2 on the depth chart, playing their college ball in cardinal and white.
You always want a quarterback who lives and dies for your program, and obviously Brandon Allen and his brother Austin Allen are number 2 quarterback. Our brothers that grew up in this area, they bleed Razorback red, and they want this place to have success as bad as anybody.
Came to pretty much every home game with us. Unless we got something going on every home game, and sitting on the sidelines for every game. And nothing changed since we got here. We're still on the sidelines, which is all right.
Backyard basketball. I mean, I'd beat him in the backyard all the time.
Never beat me in the backyard.
Have him crying to mom.
Never.
I think they push each other in many ways in so many different areas. Obviously on the field they do. You know, they get snippy with each other.
Goalpost from the 40?
Hit it. I dare you.
2 throws each.
BA's always hitting up Austin and trying to pick on him a little bit. Austin rises up and gets abrasive.
I'll get one more.
No, you don't.
You get one more then.
I know, because I get one throw.
So off. I mean, that hit it. It's just like, you said it.
Okay, you said it counted, though. Winner.
You know, we've been competing against each other our whole lives, and I think, you know, it hasn't changed since we were, you know, playing in the backyard or you know, fighting for the starting spot here.
I mean, on game day and everything, it's all support. I mean, that goes with the whole team and the rest of the quarterbacks here. I mean, we all want to make plays and help the team win. So, I mean, it's all competitiveness is aside once it's game day.
Game day is loud, it's rowdy, it's a lot of fun here. Down the road, you basically get boozed, and so I think Dallas Stadium is going to be kind of a neutral thing for us. There's going to be fans from both sides, and you know, I'm excited to see how our team handles that environment and gets themselves psyched and ready to go for the game.
A lot of guys who had a chance to come out early off a 3-9 team would do it. What made you want to come back?
Just knowing where this program is going. You know, I feel as I owe it to the fans and, you know, people that supported us, you know, through the hard times to come back and, you know, help turn the program around.
Trey Flowers is a guy who could have left for the NFL last year, but wanted to come back and try to prove himself in this league and really improve his draft stock.
He's always had talent, but you look at the way he's matured as a football player and the way his teammates look up to him. I mean, he commands respect with everything he does.
Trey Flowers, he's a monster. Whoever's in front of him, I feel bad for him because Trey, you know, once he has his mindset on something, gets to their quarterback, I don't think it's nothing stopping him.
Yeah, I don't like offensive linemen, so I don't think no offensive lineman is good.
Here we go, Trey, start us off. Set, hey, lean in, pin, strap, guard right there, scoop, score.
You know, from Coach Segrist, he's been in the league. He's been where I'm potentially want to go. Anything he says to me, you know, I'm like a sponge. I just hand placement, hand block, leverage.
Ready? Take 6 seconds. Set, hey. Penetrate, wrap. There you go. Make sure you stay near shoulder, Trey. Don't drift too far off.
He just talked to you with the respect that, you know, a grown man deserves.
Say, hey, squeeze. There you go. Much better. You feel how much tighter you were on that one. All right, 2's up. Let's go.
It's hard for one guy alone to impact a team, but if Trey Flowers can make a big difference, if Trey Flowers can get in the backfield pretty often, he's got a chance to disrupt what Texas A&M wants to do.
You know, I'm expecting a full fourth quarter battle. And no matter who the opponent is, I still got to play at a high level, got to prepare at a high level. So, you know, as far as the mental and physical preparation, it stays the same.
Said, hey, rip through.
Razorback football is how we mark time from generation to generation. It's the tie that binds us all together, and it's about a lot more than the outcome of a football game.
In this room, there's guys from all kinds of backgrounds. Guys that maybe grew up with everything. Guys that grew up with next to nothing. What you all commonly share in this room is your time here. Did A&M have to face the adversity we faced last year? There's nothing wrong with that. But they didn't endure what you did.
This is the biggest football game I've ever been a part of.
It's an opportunity of a lifetime. Cowboy Stadium, it's a place not like anywhere else in the world.
There's a very good chance if one guy improves on Saturday and it's the right guy at the right moment at the right time, we're better. And it's all about the 70 guys in this room.
There's 6 teams from the SEC West ranked in the top 25. There's only one of them playing in this game that's not.
This game could be a game to where they could break into the top 20.
For A&M, it would be devastating for them to lose to Arkansas in this stadium right now.
Not too bad, eh? Anybody got $1.3 billion laying around? But tomorrow when we get here, it's all about business. Everybody on board with that? Yes, sir.
Greet you from AT&T Stadium in Arlington. We are getting set for the Southwest Classic this afternoon. It's the Razorbacks and the 6th-ranked Texas A&M Aggies.
We couldn't have 2 teams that contrast more in their approach to offense.
The Southwest Classic is underway. Allen under center. Gives it to the running back. Williams at the 5. Cuts back into the end zone. Touchdown, Arkansas. Allen under center on 3rd and a yard. Brandon gives to Collins. He's got an opening at the 40. Cuts back at the 30. Collins is going to go at the 20, the 10, the 5. Touchdown, Arkansas. Alex Collins cuts back and goes 50.
You know, Arkansas is doing exactly what they wanted to do, and this is a game that's being watched, and people are saying this football team is a lot better than we thought they were.
And the Razorback defense comes up big. Flowers applied the pressure. There's a fake. There's a fake. Irwin Hill's got it.
Still up. Touchdown, Irwin Hill.
Each day's pursuit of a perfect record is ultimately judged by the collective results reared on 12 autumn Saturdays.
At the break, the Hogs are up 21-14.
A commitment to principle, an appreciation of history, and an unwavering loyalty to finish the job all form the equation.
There is still an eternity left to go in this football game.
But 1-0 isn't a daily certainty, even when the sum of all the parts seems so close to whole.
Empty set again. Trips left. Twin receivers to the right side. Hill throws right. Complete at the 40. Slips a man. Reynolds at the 20 to the 10 to the 5. Touchdown A&M. We are going to overtime in Arlington. Well, the Southwest Classic has lived up to its billing today. Hill gets the snap, takes a swing pass, fires over the middle, complete to Kennedy at the 5, touchdown A&M. First play from scrimmage, a 25-yard touchdown pass. He froze the defense when he pumped. Down to the 17-yard line, A.J. shy of the first down. 4th down and about a yard. Williams has got to make it to keep the football game going. Allen under center, gives it to Collins. Hit in the backfield, didn't make it, and the ball game's over. A&M has won it. Texas A&M has won the football game. A heartbreaker for the Razorbacks.
We weren't able to have the success we wanted to in the end here, but there are a lot of positive steps. But I didn't fly to Dallas to make a positive step. I came here to win. To get that close and to not have it, I apologize, we weren't able to give you a win, but there's a lot of really good things coming. It's going to be a very exciting time ahead of us.
You know, it's a part of the process. In our coaching career, we've all had success. But the measure of success to me will never change, never waver. If you're better tomorrow than you were today, then you're moving forward. You know, that's a championship attitude. I think as long as we stay on that path, good things will happen.